Now, let me call upon the stage Dr. G. Ashok Kumar Pandey, HOD Department of Mechanics and Aerospace Engineering, IIT, to educate us on aerospace.
First, the Chancellor, Mr. Kohli, and Dr. Saini, the Vice Chancellor of the Institute, Dr.G. Satheesh Reddy, who motivated us with a lot of thoughts that have been going on about the innovation and the technology advancement in the country, and Naresh Indian ji, who has been quite active in the pursuit of motivating students towards the defense and space technology. And it is my honor to take you through some of the journey that I had in this the technological aspiration. So, if you try to look at the history of India, the first person who came into the limelight, who persuaded people like Jamsetji Tata to start technological education in the country is the Vivekanand. So Vivekanand ji, when he was traveling to US, he met a great man, Tata ji, and he said that why don't you open a technology university in the country which can work in the materials as well as the chemistry of the material and other technological aspect of it. And with this advice, Sri Tata ji opened Tata Institute that Dr. Reddy was also mentioning about, and ISC, and I had a pleasure of doing my master's and PhD from ISC Bangalore. I can tell you that this is the institute where many of the great scientists have learned science and they have been doing service to the nation and all that. After that, the second name that comes into our mind is Bhava. Dr. Bhava revolutionized nuclear research in the country, and then we have a space scientist, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. After that, in the current age, you can just see that Dr. Satheesh Reddy, since he became the scientific advisor last time, he had opened different channels through which the youth can be brought into the gambit of technologies. And with his effort, right now there is a center called DIA Center. The DIA Center is Defense, Industry and Academia, and there are 7 such centers all across the country, and IIT Hyderabad is fortunate to have one of the center in it. Now, what is the scope for such kind of centers? So you will see that India had been buying a lot of space equipments on the crucial technologies from the West, but from last few years you see that many of these technologies are being produced here. We are inventing, people are inventing here, startups are coming, and they are developing such kind of technology in the country, for the country, and for all of us as well. If I go through recent events, so from last year, if you see that the Chandrayaan landing on the moon was one of the major events that happened in August, right? That really motivated, I would say, billions of people, not just in India, all across the globe, and the whole countries, the other countries started looking at us that now we are emerging into this particular field. And this is, now it falls on us to find out what we should do to meet the aspiration of billions, like many people in the country who are looking towards, youngsters like you, who can solve not just, technological problem in the space and the defense, but how we can use those technologies for educating our sisters and brothers in rural areas to far-fetched areas, how we can, bring telemedicine and other kind of technological advancement in the area where people are not really paying so much of interest to like far-fetched area. So please remember, while we rise above, we have to hold the hands of all our brothers and sisters to rise simultaneously above us in this technology in advancement. So it is our duty not just to find out different avenues for learning, but also to educate our people. Now what IIT Hyderabad is doing in this aspect, in IIT Hyderabad, I belong to Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Department. We were formed in 2008, and one small change that we started in IIT Hyderabad was the fractal education. And the first such course was given by none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So what is the fractal education? So many of the institutions you will see that they offer courses of 3 credit courses over the whole semester. Now if you can divide the whole area into small topics, which like a 0.5 credit, 1 credit, 1.5 credit. So Dr. Kalam offered 1 credit of course in IIT Hyderabad in his initial year when he came, and this is where the fractal academics were started. Understanding the need of AI, so you see that last 5-6 years, many people are talking about AI, manpower in AI and all that. Many companies also were incubated. So we were again first to start the bachelor in AI, and a lot of centers are also being formed over there. So after that, last 2 years, we started bachelor in IC technology, because you see that recent focus on semiconductor is being pursued, and the need was evident during the COVID, when China stopped, giving a lot of chips to Indian industries. Many of the auto majors were not able to roll out many of these things. So our focus should be also on developing the niche technology like IC technology, and this is where IIT Hyderabad is also doing a lot of research work. Third, smart mobility. Autonomous vehicle or navigation is another such area where many of us are looking at it. So you will see that IIT Hyderabad established India's first autonomous track, where the tracks are fitted with sensors, and the autonomous vehicle can move around, not just the drones or the passenger vehicles, but the combination of it. So those kind of testing you can do it. And there are a lot of internships, lot of project opportunities available in those centers. And I invite many of you to come over there, interact with the students and the faculty, and try to do some of the work together. The current focus that we are looking at it into, so other thing that it was India's first largest metal 3D printing facility we built in-house, and with the help of DRDO. So thank you DRDO for also a lot of support towards it. And the current focus is on the robotics and intelligence system. You see that in Italy people are flying with the control in the hand, exoskeleton robotics. So what I see that in another 4-5 years, robotics, then MRO in aerospace. So lot of opportunities are there for the young graduates of space and aerospace industries. So with these few remarks and the opportunities that are available in the aerospace sectors, I hope that you will try to not just grab this by incubating companies, not just teaching your friends about these opportunities, but also make India strong by teaching yourself and also to your brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for your attention, and all. God bless you.